Hey there everyone, Michael here. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that has come up a few times in our Disney community, and I wanted to address it and let you know my thoughts about it. Now, to better explain today's topic, I want to read a letter that I got from a friend, but I'm going to protect this friend's identity, so I'm just going to call them Sam. Hi Michael, my spouse and I love your content. We just went on a Disney vacation, had a magical time, and we told our coworkers about the vacation, and what we heard back from them was surprising. Now, Sam said he spoke to a few coworkers, and one of them looked at him and was kind of baffled and said, "Isn't that kind of weird to go without kids? Or maybe if you're just going alone as an adult, doesn't that look weird? Doesn't that feel weird to you?" And then he went on and asked me about my advice when it comes to Disney shaming, or at least that's what I'm calling it, and how I get over it and how I talk to people about it, and how much he loves being a part of the Disney family. Now, specifically, what is Disney shaming? And yes, I have definitely experienced this. It's when you talk to a friend, a coworker, or someone around you about Disney and your love for it, your passion for it, the fact that you're going on a vacation, and they respond by saying something derogatory like, "Isn't that just for kids?" or "Aren't you too old to do that?" or "Do you really like that? Wouldn't you just prefer to go to the beach?" or something along those lines. Now, let me just start by saying you are going to find these kinds of people everywhere you go. It doesn't necessarily make them a bad person, but maybe they're not really informed about what Disney World is. And on that note, I have to be honest, I'm kind of happy about that, because that's more Disney for me and less crowds at Disney World. That person will not be at Disney World, so yay for lower crowds. Now, you may be wondering, Michael, have you experienced this before? Absolutely, I sure have. In a past job that I had, and I'm going to protect identities here and say Tony, I spoke to him about going to Disney World. I said, "It's so exciting, I can't wait to go." And he said, "You don't have any kids, are you kidding? Like, why would you go to Disney World?" Now, I've dealt with this quite a bit in the past, and I looked right at him and I said, "Oh, it's so fantastic, you would love it. It's truly made for adults, not just for kids." And he was kind of put off guard by that, and he said, "Oh, okay," and he moved on and he didn't bring up Disney World again, and since then I've changed jobs. Now, for me, I embrace my love of Disney. No matter who I'm talking to, I will somehow bring up Disney. I always seem to anyway. And when I do, that person might not appreciate it as much as we do. And I say, you know what, Disney is made for adults. I love it, and I will continue to love it always. And usually they don't really have much else to say about that, and that's the end of the conversation. But I know when it comes to talking to coworkers and friends and classmates, it can be difficult to say, you know what, I love Disney. As an adult, it's fantastic. It's made for adults. You would like it too, but if you don't like it, that's fine too. So this is where it comes down to personal choice. Do you want to hang up pictures of Disney all around you so your friends and family can see it and they can talk about it? Or do you want to kind of keep them away, maybe just as a screensaver on your phone, and then just talk about other things and say, "I'm going to vacation in Florida." That is your choice. You have to decide what's best for you. Now, is Disney shaming going to happen to you? If you're outgoing about your love for Disney and have lots of pictures hung up and you talk about Disney all the time, yes, it will. There's nothing that will stop that. But it's your reactions to these conversations that make the difference. Now, one thing Sam did mention in his letter is his love for our Disney community and our Disney family. And I have to tell you, on top of that, it's great to come back and be able to have our family together, talk about the things that we love. It's just a magical experience. And this brings up the perfect question of the day. Have you ever experienced this type of Disney shaming in the past? And if so, how have you dealt with it? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me and being a part of our Disney family, where we can talk about Disney all the time with smiles on our faces. Until next time, have a magical day.